What's up? This is the world-renowned Bong and joint specialist here to tell you to roll your joints, load your bowls, and do your dabs because this is a special 420 edition of Revival Radio. Cheers.
This all is a mirage, eventually it's gonna end. So take advantage of your time, I don't mean to condescend. If the message I deliver is still unclear, kiss the sky and come and join me on the final frontier.
I'm so high up in the atmosphere, fly up, no vertigo. Altitude climbing course, certain to go vertical. Been encircled the sun, reach the inner core. Through the corona supernova is the beginning of your being. No, I'm not speaking.
Holy shit, brain cell. There was just a certified, world-renowned bong and joint specialist in this bitch, and you weren't here.
Dude, I know. Who the fuck was that?
He kind of looked a lot like you, bro, but that shirt wasn't the same.
Might have looked like me, but it wasn't me, man. I'll tell you that. Might have been dressed like me, but I don't know who
man.
that was.
I don't know, but shout out to that motherfucker because he seemed like an A-okay guy.
Right on, dude.
So anyway, let's welcome everybody. It is episode 20,
XX.
which is also just so happens to be a 420 edition
420.
of Revival Radio. That's right. We are filming this right now.
Hey, yo, what time is it?
It's 420 exactly
Exactly.
on 420.
Yeah.
So Brain Cell, we are Critical Mass, aka C-Mass, Rich Steve.
And the brain cell, bitch.
Let's get right into it, man. What the fuck is the beer of the week? What you drinking on
I'm
for the
drinking-
nectar of the gods?
I'm drinking the Sweetwater IPA.
Ooh, Sweetwater.
They say it's a hophead's beery dream. So put two and two together there and read between the line. Hophead. All day. So I believe I haven't had this one on the show. I had a different Sweetwater one on the show.
I do remember Sweetwater. Do you want to read the bottle? Because I was reading it while you were getting everything ready. It's kind of interesting.
It says this is a Mammoth IPA I fucked that up. This Mammoth IPA is dry hopped to the gills. It has like a fish on the cover. Their logo is a trout. Delivering a kick you in the teeth hop chop.
Hop chop.
This beer is unfiltered, as with all Sweetwater's brews, to leave all the natural flavors intact. This beer you've been training for. The beer you've been training for.
So
Sorry.
what's it get on a scale of 1 to 12 ounces, bro?
Let me get a taste. I'll give it an 11.
11. 1-1. Right. Hold on.
Back-to-back 11s, bro.
Back-to-back 11s. What's up with that? 11-11. Your new album. Cop that shit right now. But what can you tell us, man? That's an 11. What's it get that for?
It gets it for the hops, man. It's unfiltered. That means that there's all the sediment in the bottom that floats around. And like you see all like the pulpy shit in there?
I do. What the fuck is that?
It's that fire.
It's salmon eggs.
It's all
or
the
some
natural
shit.
That's what gives it all the flavor.
Trout eggs.
All that shit, all that filtered shit that y'all be drinking is for pussies.
Yeah, dude.
Anyway.
What else we got going on, man? Like we said last week, we had a pretty big announcement that we made. What was that again?
We, C-Mass, your boys, are playing for Twisted again. Opening up. This one's going to be in Easton, PA. It's out near, like, what is it, Allentown, Bethlehem?
Yeah, exactly. Right in that general vicinity.
It's not far, man. It's a new venue.
Third time. Who else is going to be there?
Your
you
boy,
might be asking.
Gmo Ski.
Gmo Ski's going to be there.
Who else?
Jordan Royal is going to be there.
He's going to be opening up.
Young Wicked is going to be there.
Okay.
Otis, A&B, there's going to be.
Derange is going to be there.
Derange is going to be there.
That's the homie that hooked us up. Shout out to you again, homie.
Gorilla Voltage. That's one of the new groups that they signed. I heard they're dope as fuck. They're going to be there.
That sounds like a cool name, dude. Like,
that is a pretty cool name. But that is Tuesday, May the 16th. It's coming up quick, man. Tickets are only $18. Be sure to get at your boys and holler because We got them ready to go, man. We need you to show up and show out one more time.
Real talk.
For your boys in CMAS. But that's not the only show announcement that we have to
No,
to
it's
make.
not.
What is the next one, Brain?
The one before that is going to be May 6th, Saturday, at the Rusty Nail in Ardmore.
Oh, shit.
Throwback.
Yo, if you don't know about the Rusty Nail, you can like look up in the Google machines our old performances, like when we first started. Very first show.
Don't look that shit up.
Either way, man, very first show was at the Rusty Nail, and now you're going back better than ever. You're
That's
gonna
our
blow
hometown fucking John
You're
right
gonna blow
there.
them away, man.
Yo.
What you got cooking for this show?
I'm going to play 2 songs off 1111.
Okay.
Hands Up and Dreams.
Okay.
And then I'm going to play 3 songs. Each one is from a different album of my old shit. Since it's at the Nail.
Yeah.
I'll hit them
it.
with the old shit that I used to fucking kick there, you know what I'm saying, man?
So if
it's going to
they-
be lit.
If they want to go, how can they get in touch with you? How much are tickets? All that kind
You
of shit.
can get tickets online, but I strongly recommend to get them from me personally because it's like $5 cheaper.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, so just message me on Facebook, message us on Facebook for
Yeah.
the Twisted Show. Get those from us too, man, because it's cheaper. You don't want to pay all those service fees and taxes.
Fuck that shit, man. And
Fuck
you wanna,
taxes.
You want to support your local artists, man. Come on out, show us some love. So, Brainstorm, I really like that shirt that you're rocking today, though. What can you tell me about that?
Smoking trees.
Oh, shit.
I got this shirt from my homie Evan, and it's his homie's company. It's like, I believe, a snowboard company.
Word.
Maybe from like Colorado or something.
Word.
The company is called Straight G, and that's straight with the letter or the number 8.
That's a pretty
shit
fresh
is
shirt,
the-
man.
It is, bro.
I like it. I like
I like
it.
how he gave me the red one too. Honestly,
Yeah, dude, because
he already knows what's up.
You know. So this week, like we said, it is 420 while we are recording this right now. So we were thinking, like, what better thing to talk about on 420 than cannabis? So, you know, me and Brain Cell, we've bonded over some cannabis back in the day.
Allegedly.
When we first got together, there's been rumors and innuendo about that. But we really do appreciate the plant of cannabis and not just like...
And I like how you're saying cannabis, man.
Exactly, man.
Weed, the terms weed, marijuana, those are the government names for it. It's derogatory
man. Derogatory.
towards the beautiful plant.
You know, so we respect the plant. We respect the culture of the plant. And, you know, that's what Revival Radio was all about, man.
You know,
Like,
one thing that I wanted to make clear to people on this blessed day today is to give thanks, man.
hell
When
yeah.
you're lighting up, when you're rolling on, when you're breaking it down, smelling it, give
Enjoy
thanks.
it.
Give thanks to the
Enjoy
homie
that.
that gave it to you. Give thanks to the homie that gave it to him.
Hell yeah.
Give
man.
thanks for the homie that grew it. Give thanks to the earth for providing the medicine.
That's awesome, man. You know, we don't have to just talk about conspiracies and all that bullshit. We're going to get down today and just talk about the sacred herb itself. Talk about cannabis and have a nice little 420 episode for everybody.
Real talk, man.
So, Braincell, I think that we should go into a break. I think it's time to walk the dog.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
while they're on break, what are they going to be listening to?
They're going to be listening to the beat that I made
Oh,
a week or 2 ago.
So the one that we were teasing last week, the
Yeah,
one that
man.
you put the little video clip in?
I'll put the video clip in, and so enjoy that shit, man. Cheers.
Much love. We will be back in a few minutes.
Light up.
Revival
God
Radio.
bless.
back. Brain cell.
Whoop.
That beat's fucking ill, bro.
Thank you very much, sir.
I cannot wait to hear what you got cooking,
And that's
man.
just the first one. Like, wait till I'm on like beat 20, beat 50, beat 100. Like, I'm gonna be doing it like that took me like 3 or 4 hours to make, but like an hour or two of that was just researching how to do shit.
Other level shit, man. I can't do that.
Next level.
That's what's up. So we are on the 420 episode of Revival Radio, episode 20. Rich Steve.
Let us know. It's the brain cell. I was gonna say, let us know what you're smoking on in the comment section,
and be sure to click the subscribe button below. So let's get right into it, brain cell. What exactly is 420 for those who are uninitiated or uninformed?
All right, like it came from the cop code.
Okay.
So, like, you know how they're like, yo, we got a 217.
Breaker.
So they'd be like, yo, we got a 420 or whatever, like, for a weed infraction.
Okay.
I say weed. Cannabis infraction. Also, a side note, Adolf Hitler's birthday was 4/20/1889.
Side note to the side note, 420 is also the date of the Columbine shooting massacre, or whatever have you.
Interesting. You know, that's not a coincidence, man. I don't believe in coincidences.
You know, but for those who don't want to get that deep into it, what 420 is the day when we all celebrate, man. It's the day when we are proud to be stoners and enjoy it.
You know what I was thinking about? Like, it's one of the only like underground holidays.
It really is. It is.
Like,
man.
everyone knows about it now. It's mainstream as
It's
fuck.
crazy,
you
man.
You turn on the TV on 420 on like Comedy Central
like
and shit.
on all day. I remember when we were in middle school.
They had that Action Bronson thing last year.
I remember that. I remember that with the Ancient Aliens.
Yeah.
When we were in like middle school on some like rock station, I think it was like 93.3 or 94.1. Every morning at 4:20 they would play Sweet Leaf, and like I used to set my clock for that so I could wake up and blaze and listen to that.
Yeah, dude. Even like radio stations and shit like fucking drop little hints.
Yeah, dude.
Here and there.
But it's definitely expanded recently. Like, I showed you that text alert when we were just like bullshitting around that I got from USA Today, and it said like, when unicorn frappuccinos and 420 fall on the same day. And it's just like they're not even like hiding it anymore. Like, this is what 420 is. It's mainstream, man.
Dude, I didn't even know about that unicorn frappuccino shit till I seen you post about it. I was like, of course, Rich
dude,
Steve's
because
gonna get one of them.
Whatever, man. It was
he's
magic.
A basic bitch.
It tasted like magic. It was fucking delicious, bro. But but that I'm sure he has the picture behind me right now.
Probably just because his mind made it delicious.
Whatever, man.
It's like, oh, unicorn shit. Oh. It's trending. I need to go get it.
I know, dude. I totally bought into it, posted right on Instagram.
Yeah, but then like I seen your shit, you had like 50 likes and like all these
I know,
comments
dude.
and
It was
shit.
crazy.
That shit pisses me off. Like I post like fucking dumb shit like that and it gets all these likes, and then when you post like
The
our fucking
album.
music or something, it's like 1 like.
Buy tickets to the show, you know. But for as like mainstream and shit as it is now, it wasn't always that way. Back in the way like 30s and stuff, there was stuff like Reefer Madness. Why don't you explain that a little bit, Branso?
Well, Reefer Madness basically was a propaganda film.
Okay.
Have you seen that film?
I have seen Reefer Madness, actually.
They're like blowing out smoke and it's rainbow colored and shit, and then the dude like starts freaking out and they're like start having sex and all this shit, and like this is back when like sex wasn't cool.
Yeah, dude. This was like the lies that used to be perpetrated and still to this day are perpetrated about cannabis. You know, when they really outlawed cannabis back in the day, you know, there was the Marijuana Act and the Stamp Acts and all this kind of shit. But it was because the Mexicans in like the Southwest and stuff were prospering because they knew how to grow marijuana, as they would say in the court documents with little H and shit. So
let's make clear though that it wasn't fucking the weed that we get nowadays.
No, not at all.
It was like more like hemp.
Exactly, which is what we're going to lead into. But because of that, and they didn't want these Mexicans prospering, they made it illegal, and the propaganda and the prohibition.
Yeah, because
really
all these
there.
Mexicans and shit, they didn't have the machines and all that to, or the know-how to make nylons and all this shit all this fucking synthetic shit that they're coming out with to replace hemp, which is stronger and better.
Exactly. Tell us a little bit about hemp, like in the whole hemp industry, because it really could be a boom for the nation.
Well, first off, did you know that Pennsylvania is one of the biggest hemp states? Like back in the day, hemp was legal and shit, and PA, our home state, was popping, like center for it. I mean, there's still machinery companies that make like harvesters and stuff designed for hemp that are based in Pennsylvania.
Like George Washington and
I think
Thomas
King of
Jefferson,
Prussia,
too.
actually.
George Washington, Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah, all those dudes. All back in the day.
Virginia, like the Virginia, the Maryland area. Like this is a really good region for that.
That's how supposedly we discovered the new world is through hemp with the canvas sales and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
man.
Wouldn't have been able to get there without it. So hemp is a superfood.
Okay.
First off, it's got essential amino acids, and it's part of the endocannabinoid system, which is naturally occurring in your brain. I don't know if you ever heard like people like talk about how like THC just fits in your brain like a key in a lock.
Exactly.
Yeah, so and also a side note to that is that when every child is born, the mother is carrying cannabinoids in her breast milk.
That's nuts. So it's
that blew
just
my
naturally...
mind when it's naturally in your body already, but the only time is when it's a pregnant woman and she just gave birth. Crazy shit. So that's like what's giving you your nutrients for your brain to grow.
Is the cannabis or the cannabinoids or whatever.
Cannabinoids.
Cannabinoids.
Endocannabinoid system. Look it up.
Okay. So it's funny because you're telling me about all these uses of hemp.
Yeah, it can be used for textiles, ropes, sails, canvas, higher quality paper, and the whole point of this is that you know how deforestation is going on? We're fucking harvesting all these trees, which take hundreds of years to grow. Hemp grows in a season, okay? And I mean, like, you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
And
it grows.
Side note to that is that you can plant hemp in a field that's been like irradiated with nuclear shit, and it takes the radiation out of the soil. Or you can plant hemp in like fields that have been over fucking used.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then it'll like bring the nutrients back into the field, basically.
Okay, so you're telling me there's all of this use for hemp. All of that use.
50,000 different uses and benefits.
That is insane. But
at least.
But it's not accepted in this country. Even though we can sit here and talk about how
federally
about how pop culture, talks about 420 and stuff like that. At the same time, there was another USA Today report that I got today that was like, on 420, let us examine what happens if you smoke cannabis every day. And like I started reading through it, and it was just all more of the same propaganda. The
one thing I forgot to mention earlier is if you smoke cannabis every day, it's a preventative medicine instead of like waiting to get sick, get cancer or something. If you smoke cannabis every day, you won't get cancer.
The one thing that really stood out to me was this just blatant lie where it said if you smoke weed every day, if you smoke marijuana every day, that it's going to get into your fat cells, store there, and you're going to be feeling the effects for 24 hours. That's
bullshit.
That's bullshit. That's fear. That's trying to put more fear right after they said that you no longer experience a high like it was in the day. Now it's a psychedelic experience. It's just all propaganda. But when we get back from this break, I want to talk a little bit about the medicinal value and about the federal laws that you were referring to just then.
All right, man. Sounds good.
Be right back.
Revival Radio.
Got to go change my tire real quick.
This is Bang
Yeah.
Beast Production.
Yo, I'm getting faded on the mic. Another day, another dab in the light. No paper planes, we taking rockets on this flight. Hit the honey and go dummy here tonight. Smoking royal, only oil in my pipe. Shout to all my growers and the soldiers in the fight. I got that fire, get you higher than a satellite. Now your brain feels like it's going through a data spike. Put you in the void, called it frozen bridge. Shit's bomb, and everybody knows it is. One hit and your body from the wax. No karate, probably catch a fade from what's in my ashtray. Copy tried to put me in a cell and I'm a bar out. They say I'm far out, ever since I spit my heart out. Try to put me in a cell and I'm a bar out. They say I'm far out, far out. Yeah, no flower smoking but my slab fat. Leave you broken from the potent in my backpack. I got wax if you wanna dab. I got wax if you wanna dab. We don't smoke no flower, Lord, it's all about the hash. And every other day we in the trap. I got wax if you wanna dab. I got wax if you wanna smoke with brain, but I had to cash out. I dab out, got you looking like you about to pass out. You choking from the potent, better tap out before you black out. Need a nap just to rap now. So stoned you could throw me through a glass house. You got a garbage flow when it's time to take the trash out. No talk on the phone, stay quiet as a mouse. Even though everyone around the way knows I got that loud. I'm a D-A-B, G-O-D, the one and only. Smoking till I'm feeling stony. I'm a R-A-P-K-I-N-G, so I'm lonely. Spend all my time on my rhymes and none on the phony. Yo, you wanna dab with me? Bitch, I'll lay your ass flat. Looking like you had an asthma attack. Said I don't even smoke weed, Jack. I play for the Oilers and stay with the whack. Yeah, no flower smoking but my slab fat. Leave you broken from the potent in my backpack. I got wax if you wanna dab. I got wax if you wanna dab. We don't smoke no flower, Lord, it's all about the hash. And every other day we in the trap. I got wax if you wanna dab. I got wax if you...
Welcome back, everybody, to the 420 edition of Revival Radio.
This be the one they call Brain, so.
This the motherfucking homie Rich Steve Brain. So that was a tight fucking track, man. What was that?
That song was called Dab Out, and it's from my album Out of Bounds.
Now, you said
I think that was from 2015.
You said that you're going to be playing that at the Rusty Nail Show, right?
I am.
Oh, shit. That's
Along
what's
with
up, man.
Godspeed.
Okay.
Remember that one? I played that one at the
remember that
Seed.
one. Yo,
It was like a remix,
dude.
And I'm gonna do Dreams and Hands Up, like I said before.
The word on the street, by the way, just a little sidetrack from that because you told me this. The Seed's closed, I think you said.
Yeah.
Right? I drove by there the other day. I didn't see a sign, nothing for it.
It sucks, man.
That was an
sucks.
ill spot, man. Shout out to Apes of the State and Main Street Sweep. I see you guys making moves.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. We're all making moves from that fucking Seed, and I got it all on like fucking film.
It's dope,
Like
man.
that was like a birth of like all of us, man.
That was awesome,
Ever since
man.
that show, all of us have branched out and doing fucking crazy shit.
It's sick, man. I love seeing the homies succeed. So anyway, back to the cannabis episode. All right. What can you tell me about the medicinal value of medical marijuana?
Well, like I said before, if you smoke it every day, it can be a preventative medicine, which means like it prevents you getting sick.
Okay.
Like it boosts your immune system, basically.
Okay.
Because you're getting all those essential amino acids and cannabinoids and all that shit. So
It's crazy to me though that, you know, this all these benefits that you just listed, but it's listed as a Schedule 1 drug by the federal government.
which is like heroin, right?
It is. It's saying that it has
Same
zero,
class as heroin.
zero medicinal
yeah.
value. That
And
is
there's
as
all
high
these
as you can
clinical
go.
studies and all this shit that like says it's medical. I mean, humans have been cultivating this plant for thousands of years for it to get to how it is now. Like, it is so, especially like the only thing prohibition has done
Right.
is make the cannabis more strong.
Dude, this is
Because it's worth more money and shit. Like, it's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude, this is one of the things that like really pissed me off about that USA Today article that I quoted earlier, because in that article, along with like the lie about you being high for 24 hours, it said outright, while there will be some studies that say there is medicinal value, others still will claim otherwise. The truth is, no one knows. Bullshit, no one knows.
You know, the truth is, it's obvious, man. Just use common sense. That's what everyone's lacking nowadays. Truth is this. It's cannabis stays in your system longer than any other drug.
Fact.
Why does it do that? Because your body likes it. It needs it. It holds on to it. All these other drugs, like what? Like cocaine, heroin, fucking opiates, all that shit, pills,
24 hours.
speed, like it, yeah.
It's gone.
It's gone because your
72,
body's
it's
rejecting it, and it doesn't want it. It's not good for your body.
Yeah, dude. It's
Weed,
poison.
dude. Yo, like back in the day, man. Like when I was on probation when I was 16, I took 3 piss tests that were hot in a row.
Right.
And I stopped. I smoked for the first one.
Right.
I was like, fuck that. They say you can fail one and not get anything, so I was
Right,
like, fuck
right.
that. But then I failed 2 more after not smoking for like 60 days, like literally like 90 days almost. Like my shit was still in my system and I was
Yeah,
skinny.
man. Yeah.
But like I smoked so much. You know what they told me?
What's that?
They were like, yo, we don't even have a number to give you because your shit's off the scale. We've never seen it this high before.
And it's common, man. Like the laws are written in the way where like if you get pulled over and they take your blood for a DUI check and they see marijuana in your system, you're getting a tier 3 DUI. That's the same
It's
as
not
being,
right, dude.
That's the same as being twice the legal limit of alcohol, but you might not have even smoked for 2 weeks.
You know, at the end of this segment, we're going to put in a video of a driving course
Okay.
of 2 people, right? One person smokes weed on the weekends. The other person doesn't smoke weed at all, and they both smoke a joint and then go through a driving course.
Right.
And guess what happens?
I don't know what.
The person that doesn't smoke at all failed completely.
But
The person
who
that smokes only on the weekends did better than a sober person.
That's crazy. You know, so the federal government says that weed is illegal. The federal government is completely illegal at any level, but that's not the way that all of the states view it. Give me a quick breakdown, Brain Cell.
Of the states?
Yeah, just what are the 3
right.
categories that you can see?
There's recreational,
Okay.
which means that anyone can smoke it if you're 18 and over.
Okay.
There's medical,
Okay.
and then there's 2 medical categories. There's
Right.
one that's terminally ill, which is what most states are,
Right.
and there's one where it's like how California was for like 10 years, where you could just get a fucking recommendation from a doctor.
Right.
But at the same time, they say that, like, that's illegal on the federal level. Like,
Yeah.
you can't prescribe cannabis to a patient, but you can give a recommendation.
It's like let me give this quick little breakdown here. All right. So there are how many states that have the recreational?
8.
There's 8 states that have recreational. Those would be
California, I believe.
okay.
Nevada, Washington State, Oregon, Alaska, Maine, Colorado, of course, and Massachusetts.
Right. Now, medical use was approved by ballot initiative in 14 of those states, beginning with California in 1996, which is pretty cool, man. Like, that was the people deciding that this is what they want.
Which is how it should be. It should be a state thing, not a federal thing.
Right. So, in the long run, there's how many more states are just like regular medical?
Like about 20.
Okay, so then
I
there's
mean,
like
some
20.
of them are like where you can kind of like get a recommendation.
Right,
like
right.
a few. But
And
the
then-
large portion of it is just you got to be terminally ill, which is
Right.
what we're going to talk about with like CBD
Then
with children.
to follow that up, there's another 18 states that have approved medical marijuana laws that are deemed ineffective because they're either unworkable or an exceptionally restrictive law. These are the ones that do only allow CBD oil. These are places like Pennsylvania or the newest state that just was signed into law today on 420, West Virginia.
Huh.
They have those type
Really?
of very restrictive. So it's just crazy to me that you have all of these states now that have made the movement. There's only 3 states that don't have any form of medical marijuana, and that would be Idaho, Indiana, and Kansas.
No offense to anyone that lives there. Our homie Camden in First Contact lives in Idaho, but
Yeah,
all
dude.
those states are some backward ass fucking states, man.
They are, man.
They're behind.
Way behind the times,
So
man.
where we at here? Do you want to talk a little bit about CBD real quick?
Yeah, let's do that. Explain exactly what CBD is.
Okay, so some of these states where you can only smoke if you're terminal. I mean, you can't even smoke, honestly. You can only eat it, I think. And you're not allowed to consume THC, basically.
Right.
It's all CBD, which is what you want. There's a little bit of THC, but for the most part, it's CBD that's helping these young children with epilepsy and shit. Like, you see videos of them getting a little dose of oil, CBD oil, while they're having a seizure, and almost instantly they stop having a seizure. Like, it's amazing.
The thing that you
You
have
can't
to,
deny it.
The thing that you have to stress about CBD, and this is why it seems to get passed in even like very conservative areas, is that it doesn't get you high. It doesn't have the psychoactive.
It's basically hemp.
Right, exactly. This is what...
It has a little bit of THC, but barely any.
Right. So that is what your CBD is. Not that there is anything wrong with it. It is medicine, man.
Yeah, but I mean, there's some people that talk about the ensemble effect.
Okay.
It's where you have all these people singling out THC, CBD, CBG, all that bullshit.
Right.
Like, the whole fucking beauty of cannabis is getting all of them at the same time. Like, you don't want to just listen to a bass line in a song or just, the drums or just a guitar. You want to hear the whole ensemble, the whole
Hell yeah,
orchestra.
dude. I know what you're saying.
That's the beauty of it. That's what makes it work. And when you're singling shit out, it's cool and all, but nah, that's not how it's supposed to be.
Let me close this segment with just like one really interesting stat that just came to me the other day. And that was a Quinnipiac poll recently, which is a very big research thing. 93% of Americans now support medical marijuana. That's of all Americans. So the times have turned. It's time for the government to listen to the people. But with that, we got to take another break because I think you left the stove on, Brain.
I
see
did,
some.
man, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll be right back.
Peace.
Go for it.
I want to get wrecked.
Check it out.
Smoking, snorting, shooting, sucking, toking, popping, dropping. Let's do a little dance. A party with you.
The kid's a star.
No, he's a gold mine.
Horse shit.
Drinking, smoking, snorting, shooting. Yeah.
If you're
R.I.P. Chris Farley, man.
if you're not geeking right now, man, go back to the beginning of the episode and start again.
Yeah, and smoke more.
Oh shit. What's
Alright.
up, everybody? Welcome back to episode 20 of Revival Radio, the cannabis episode. So we just talked about the legality of cannabis in America. We talked about, the states that have it recreationally, the states that have it medicinally. Let's focus on recreational marijuana now. Let's talk about the recreational industry and who might have their hand in that pocket and why the government might be starting to seem so accepting of the idea.
For sure, man. Wow, that was a good intro. Holy shit. I don't know how I could follow that up in my state. Okay, so what really scares me is that it's being so commercialized now.
Right.
And shoved down everyone's throats and accepted, which, I mean, the pot leaf symbol in itself was always the symbol of rebellion.
Right.
So, now they want us all to be doped up on weed, and they're pushing the, all the indica type strains that get you really stoned and couch locked and
The
shit.
dumbed
and
down
dumb.
strains,
Yeah.
man.
That, I mean, it's all money making scheme, and all those strains, man. The real truth of it is that they grow faster, and you can make more money. You can harvest twice instead of growing the sativa shit, which is energetic and expands your mind.
Now, can you explain?
And that's all from prohibition, man. The money making scheme. We can make this shit really cheap, $3 a pound or something, like tomatoes.
Right.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Can you explain, just for those who might not be aware, like the distinction between indica and sativa, like what they mean, like?
All right. So on the streets, indica is commonly thought to be a couch lock type high.
Okay.
And sativa, more of a cerebral, energetic, heady high.
Okay.
Like in your head. But both of those things are false.
Really?
So cannabis indica really means of India, literally. And we all know that all cannabis doesn't come from India.
Of course not. There's the Afghan.
And then there's cannabis sativa, those two categories. And this is all old school shit. This is not right anymore. Cannabis sativa is the Latin name for all cannabis. Like the plant species name in Latin.
Right.
Cannabis sativa. So
Okay.
all that shit's false, man. Indica, sativa.
What's
nah.
it really then, man?
The real categories, as stated by Robert Cornell Clark in his book Cannabis Evolution and Ethnobotany, are
Okay.
broadleaf drug cultivar, which is what you would call indica,
Okay.
narrowleaf drug cultivar, which is what you would call sativa, and then narrowleaf hemp, which is what you would call hemp. Like, it doesn't
Right.
get you, there's no THC. Well, there's some THC, but not a lot. So you can see why the old shit's being tossed out, because all that shit doesn't make any fucking sense, literally, like, at all.
Yeah, no, that doesn't.
And then they like have other subcategories like ruderalis and landrace and afghanica. Like,
You're like just whoosh
it's
right
all-
now. It's like deep, man. The culture is so deep.
yeah, and you know what's a cool side note is that,
What's that?
well, I don't know about cool, it's kind of scary, which is what we're talking about, is that cannabis culture, CC.
Mm-hmm.
C is the third letter in the alphabet. 33, Freemason. They want us to be all doped up, man. It's like Soma. If you ever read Brave New World, yeah, dude. They get paid instead of money. They get paid in drugs.
So now
they're
the
complacent.
question that I would
Complacent.
have is, what companies want to get their hands in that? You know that there's big pharmacy, you know that there's big tobacco and all these kinds of stuff.
Yeah, they're
what,
lobbying against it.
What is big weed? Who would be the corporation behind the legal
You ready
marijuana?
for this shit?
I'm
Monsatan.
ready. No fucking way. Once again.
Monsatan, people. They are, you know, you ever hear stories about how they grow tobacco in fields of depleted uranium
Yeah.
and shit? And that's what gives you cancer when you smoke cigarettes. Well, guess what, people? What about all the pesticides and shit that they use on weed? All these commercial motherfuckers that are just pumping it out for money, and they don't put no love into it.
It's just gonna be another cash crop to them, man. And while
It's
right
a new
now,
cash crop for sure.
While right now it's containable, and you see the economic benefits in places like Colorado. You know, you see the fact that they had to give some money back to the people because there was so much.
Yeah, they started putting it into schools and shit like that.
You can see that good. You have to see the bad
Supposedly.
that could come. You can the bad that could come with that continuing to happen, and that is people like Monsanto, other corporations coming in monopolizing it like that.
Exactly. So
So
basically, what we're saying is we need to make it real cheap, like
Yeah,
tomatoes
man.
and shit. We need to be able to buy it at the supermarket.
Or grow it yourself.
Yeah, we'd all be fine with that.
You know, it doesn't have to be that way, but that's what we're trying to get you to realize today, to appreciate what you have with this plant and
Yeah,
just
man.
how much it can do for you.
Yeah, man. Fucking, it's kind of sad to see how they fucking market cannabis in the legal states now. And
Right.
They just slap a huge number of THC on the front of it, and you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like. And most of these people at like the cannabis cups and all that shit, they're failing the tests for pesticides and molds and shit like that.
Yeah, man.
And THC like is already activated. You know what I mean? It doesn't really get you that stoned unless you eat it. So it's THCA, which you really want to be looking for. They don't market that.
Let's start wrapping this up a little bit. As we were trying to say this entire episode, appreciate your bud, man. Appreciate
Give
your
thanks.
oil and have some fun. But if you want to go have some fun, I got to plug real quick where you should go get your glass at.
Definitely.
Because, you know, one of our good friends is a manager there. That's Primal Glass. You can go to myprimal.com and get all their locations.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Come see us Twisted May 16th. This is us with Art the Barber.
Old
Past
school
the
shit.
Dutchie. Thank you for hanging out on this 420 with us. We love you, man. Click subscribe.
Much love.
Yeah, pass the Dutchie on the left, I'ma save my breath. The spitting rhymes is fresh to death like hydrokine. You got that green crack, puffing on that Cadillac. Weed for your cataracts, come to me for battle raps. I get you high off the scribble on the blue lines. I make beats 40 a week like full time. Plus benefits, DIY and barbershop beats. We never take on apprenticeships. Head in the clouds, feet on the ground, I feel high now. Life upside down, time to shine down. I drive down I-95, going 95 miles an hour to wind down. I don't need weed with or without seeds to relieve pressure life, just breathe deep. Meditate with my feet as they shake in the streets, stay breaking the beats and making dope tracks. Low jacks, they hang like coat racks. And low pants, wishing the best like smokestacks. Cursed in the blessed, the first to confess transgressions. True colors shine like Kodak, a throwback like 1992. Green Day Kerplunk, I go green with orange hair, sometimes blue. Past the Dutch. Pass me the Dutchie, pass me the Dutchie, pass me the Dutchie with your left hand. Pass me the Dutchie, pass me the Dutchie, pass me the Dutchie with your left hand. Pass me the Dutchie, pass me the Dutchie, pass me the Dutchie with your left hand. Pass me the Dutchie, pass me the Dutchie, pass me the Dutchie with your left hand.
Thanks off the barber for passing me the Dutch. Now that bitch is dust. Been smoking blunts for breakfast and blunts for lunch. Been smoking so many different strains, man, I think I fell in love with the OG Kush and the Granddaddy Perk, the Super Silver Haze and the Afghan. Word. You burning down the dirt and you try some real quality herbs. Shit'll get you higher than Captain James T. Kirk. All we do is get high and philosophize. Like, why am I here? Why am I alive? Is there more than meets the eye when you look up at the skies? And is there any truth at all to the government's lie? No. Get high all night and get high all day. Go ahead and ask me if I get any higher than I am today. I don't know, roll another Dutchie and I might just try. Hey, let's blow another Dutchie and fly away.
Pass me the Dutchie, pass me the Dutchie, pass me the Dutchie with your left hand. Pass me the Dutchie, pass me the Dutchie, pass me the Dutchie with your left hand. I'm straight on that Dutchie, going past me my bong. I got an eighth of blue dream, I'm trying to pack up in the zone. When I'm puffing on that shit, I feel 50 feet tall. It's like the strains of Pokemon, and I gotta smoke them all. Every single time that I walk into a session, brains like,
Steve, you hitting this?
man, is that a question? Cause he's got 1, 2, 3 different kinds in a jar, and I got 2 more in the trunk of my car. So roll that shit tight, pass it to the left, hold it in your lungs till it's burning in your chest. Exhale, release, blow it in the sky. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. I remember smoking with Art in the stew one time. He couldn't even make a beat cause he was so high. But that's alright, it's just an everyday thing when you're smoking on that Buddha like a cottonmouth Kang.
Saru Beats.
Yeah, I'm on that. Yeah, I'm on that. Yeah, I'm on that. I'm on that wax. Yeah, I'm on that. Yeah, I'm on that. Yeah, I'm on that. I'm on that wax. Yeah, I'm on that. 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 I'm on that wax. Yeah, I'm on that wax. Bitch, I'm on that wax. Ain't no doubt about it. I'm dabbing and I'm rapping in a booth that's hella clouded. Never saying die. Stay about my business. Middle fingers up, don't give a fuck about these bitches. The industry is punk. Wanna stick it in the trunk. That one is missing me sufficiently. Let it finally see the sun.
You are now listening.
I spent a minute pissing in the wind, but now I'm back. Yes, I'm back on the track for the win. My sack was running dry, now I'm on that new supply. Only fucking with that medical blue dream and the like. I take a fat dab, and now I'm feeling like I'm light, and I'm living with no ceiling. Tired of dealing with the hype. I'm on wax like the wick up in a candle, dude. Hit a nail with the precision that a hammer do. I'm on wax like hip-hop in the 90s, man. Keep it low pro, but in the streets is where you find me, man. Yeah, I'm on that. Yeah, I'm on that. Yeah, I'm on that. I'm on that wax. Yeah, I'm on that. Yeah, I'm on that. Yeah, I'm on that. I'm on that wax. Yeah, I'm on that. 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 I'm on that wax. Yeah, I'm on that wax. I'm a pot snob. I'm a pot snob. I'm a pot snob, yeah, I'm a pot snob. If I'm holding and I'm smoking, man, this shit ain't for sale. I got that pit from Colorado, homie sent me in the mail. Yo, I'm smoking and I'm never gonna stop. I'm a pot snob, only got the cream of the crop. It's the cloud pen on the road when I'm bumping in my ride. And you can tell by the smell that I'm always fucking high. I got the best of the best, fuck the rest of the world. I'm on that 710, dropping fat dabs of Earl. What you know about my culture and the industry? I'm a veteran, been smoking since 2003. And I know you never heard of me, but I'm about to blow. I'm a Broad Street bully, flying high, you flying low. Living life illegal, I'm in love with Mary Jane. I got a zip to Rit, yo, just to numb the pain. Yeah, I'm on that. Yeah, I'm on that. Yeah, I'm on that. I'm on that wax. Yeah, I'm on that. Yeah, I'm on that. Yeah, I'm on that. I'm on that wax. Yeah, I'm on that. 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 I'm on that wax. I'm on that wax. 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 I'm on that wax. 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 I'm on that wax.